Hello, Icy Flow tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play I Am Setsuna with me, BlueAnkylo. So, I decided to come to the far side of the, well, Flowberg water, sorry. Kept calling it Icy Flow. Because I think I remember the chest in this area being more on this side of things. Also, looks like I found the Flappy Sprint Knights, or the Pengy Sprint Knights. Better make sure I've got a save here. So yeah, welcome back, folks. Sort of messed my intro up there a little bit, but, you know, why not, right? Have some fun. So, what are these guys like? Oh, I didn't equip. I switched over to Setsuna on my way out, because, in a last episode I was fighting my way out. I wanted to use her. I don't know how tough these will be. Maybe this will kill him? I don't know. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Oh, they're pretty tough. Yeah, I think we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. Well, if we're not dead, then we could heal up. And I could try some more. I wish I had the HP show so I could see how tough these guys were going to be. I guess slow is just a single target. If I had a multi-target slow, that'd be awesome. That's the one I should have used on the Sprint Knight Hoot Hoot. Okay, let's try Basil Shift. Nice, we're getting it. We got him. These guys aren't that tough. I kind of figured chances were if there was an easy Sprint Knight Eaten monster, it would be the penguins. Awesome. So we'll be fine here. Let me, just for fun, let's try to get light and dark on him. Really shouldn't matter. I'm sure we've killed penguins with all the elements before. Now that could be a good fight for XP grinding. Not terribly difficult, 5,000 XP. Yeah, that could be a good one. So, let me see. That was a new monster. The Rocky. Pengy that has been eaten away at by Sprint Knight. Diamond-like hardness. Can't use slap, instead it uses bite. Well, the rocket dive didn't seem terrible, and I did get the crystallized eggs, so that's something. Which is, like, as long as I get the rare drop from those Sprint Knight monsters, I'm pretty happy. I'll have to fight the Zoot Hoot until I get a rare drop. But of the ones we've killed, I've gotten the rare drops and everything but the Hoot Hoot. The Zoot Hoot. So that's cool, and I believe almost assuredly that I got all the, almost assuredly I got all the penguin drops before, right? Yeah, MP, we got everything, so I know we did it. Probably there would have been a King Hoppy in that tower from last episode, or a couple episodes ago. That would have been fun to fight. Okay, oh, there was one more thing I forgot. I was going to tell you guys. When I was on my way out of the Frost Cave by Royberg, I realized that I didn't have a shadow kill for any Puff Puffs. So I got the shadow kill, and that's where you get charred powder. So now I definitely have all the Puff Puff kills. Trying to remember to pick those up to double check my chronicles. Anyway, the real point here was to find words blue, words, a locked chest. And I thought I remembered the locked chest being near the end of the area. But I may have been wrong. So those are the ice muffs, or the ice rabbits, whatever. If I remember correctly. I'm sure I got all the walrus kills, right? I'm not crazy about that. Sea monsters, Baloopa. Yeah, shadow kill, everything except water, and there's the water one. So no need to really worry about them. Oh, I never got the shadow kill on the Scully things. Shoot. Well, I'll find another one of these eventually. I'll remember to get the shadow kill. I've only got a couple ways of even getting shadow kills right now, so I guess that makes sense. I might have forgotten. Right, so I check them. If I find any more Scullion things, I will go for the triple tech. Oh, there's one. Perfect. That should do it. That's a lot of damage. That's damage for days. I do kind of like running around with these three, just because they're pretty quick, and that triple tech is pretty awesome. So, what did I just get out of that, is the question. I just got an old hunting horn. I don't recognize that as an item I was hoping for, but, you know, now I've got a few. Where is my blue chest? You know, if this area all connects up, maybe it was in the beach area rather than the ice area. I can't remember if there was a screen transition or not. Oh, there's another Hoot Hoot. Let me just double check. What am I looking for the Hoot Hoots? I think I still need the debuff, or did I got the debuff, right. So, I need the exact kill, and that's all I'm missing from them, I believe. I mean, I could go for more Joy Flowers, but... And I need the rare drop from the Woot Hoots. I don't know how I'm going to get the exact kill, though. Because they have like 80 HP or something. I don't think I worry about it right now, I just make sure I kill it. I'm hoping to get the rare, or was it the rare drop? Something. I know I'm not going to get the exact kill, so... That was the brown one. Which was the brown one? Hoot Hoot is white, Toot Hoot is black, or brown, and Woot Hoot is black, purple. So that was a Toot Hoot, and I need to remember purple ones. I just need to make sure I kill them, because I need to get their rare drop eventually. Which is assuredly a gold coin. But other than that, it's mostly the exact kill, which is tough. Okay, this does connect up with the starting area. I guess maybe or no, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Okay, there's gotta be a chest that I missed on the way through. But there is technically 2 zones here. So there's probably one over here as well, actually. If my locked chest rules make any sense. Trying to save some time here by not fighting everything. Of course, it means I'm probably missing some areas. Okay, yeah, so this was the one where we started. Was there a blue chest around here then? We can just kill these guys quick now, no need to mess around. I actually don't mind zipping through here anyway, like the fights around here are not too bad. The enemies don't explode or anything stupid. These guys are better to kill than the Puff Puffs. And we're still far enough back in the game that these things were all pretty easy now, we're pretty overpowered. Okay, where is my chest though? This is the entrance to the area, so unless this is like some really unusual area that has no they're technically called silver chests, but locked chests, same thing. Unless for some reason this area doesn't actually have any, which would be really unusual. I must have just missed them. There's no way Blue would completely miss them, would he? This was also the area we found the very sick penguins. That's just the way out again. Yeah, that'll just take me out of the area. Alright, well, I have to go back to the airship one way or the other, so maybe I should clear the way out this time. And make sure I don't miss any corners. These fights are quick though, I don't mind them. This is not bad. Double check all the corners. Fine. The fact that Cyclone is so cheap really helps as well. Maybe right here? Kinda wish I was getting enough experience for this to be a little bit more worthwhile. Oh, I missed a normal chest! Oh, for shame! I didn't even explore this area properly the first time. So that's the way to the next zone. Was there really no blue... If this is the case, this is the first area with no locked chests in it. In the entire game, I believe. And I guess maybe the idea is there's... Well, no, because there's normal chests in the ice flow. Why wouldn't there be special chests? Well, I feel like I've explored this area pretty thoroughly, so this might be the first screen of a non-main map area, first dungeon, first town type thing that didn't have a locked chest. Now, if I just missed it, I'm sorry, but I feel like I explored that one pretty thoroughly, honestly. And if I don't find one on the second area either, I'll be rather alarmed. You know, I don't actually attack normally very often, so there you go. Gotta get those time kills, right? Killing time with BlueAnkylo, that should be the theme of my channel. I don't know what I would do if Cyclone wasn't so good at clearing. I would be very sad. Alright, well at least there's one. Makes you resistant to being stunned. That sounds pretty weak. Let's try a different one, just to be different. Let's use Luminaire. Why not, right? These guys are immune to light damage. That's what I get for trying something different. It's pretty cool. You know what? I feel like I've sort of been stuck in a rut using the same sprint knight. Let's change a couple things up for fun. This might not be optimal at all. Don't copy what I'm doing if you're trying to be smart. But let's try something that I haven't... Just stuff I haven't used yet. Like, I haven't used Battle Cry. It doesn't look very good. Well... only lasts one turn. That's not good. Especially when we're hasted and the turns are like a second. That, like, basically, it means stuff like the defense is... And even the speed, if you're hasted, like, I don't... maybe it's okay. I don't like any of those. Is there anything here we haven't used yet? I was just looking at the combos possible there, basically. Well, okay, no. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to sort. I pressed the wrong button. Have I used I must have used Flawless Body before. Permanence. That might be good, but I'm not convinced yet. And just, come on, someone's got to have some new moves to try out. What's going on? Prayer's not that great. Sort. And come on, something cool. Whirling Shot. We've never used that. Alright, there's a new one for us. And, fine. You know what? If I'm just going to switch the party up a little bit, just for fun, because I feel like I get stuck in a rut using the same people all the time. So, Sprint Knight, Nider, have you got anything cool? Dang it. Who am I using? I'm bringing Setsuna. Okay. I'm just going to unequip Commanding Wave and Destined Cycle. Move them over here. Just because they're really, really good. And any more moves for him? Aerial Strike's pretty good. A lot of his moves are really expensive. Diffuse is nice. I want to keep that around. Is there anything I haven't used yet? The counter stuff I don't like. Endure, essentially Endure. And then Emission. I don't think I've used this before. We should at least see what it does. We'll give that a try. And then Julienne, has she got anything new? She's got Wise Testimony and all that, so she's ready. Jump, I'm not a huge fan of. Sacrifices HP and gives some weak buffs. I should try Apex Thrust though, because I don't know if I've used that ever. I didn't like Echo much, but I should try it again one day. Okay. Got a couple new moves to try out. Maybe some double... You know, there's probably some combos here if we're lucky. Alright, what kind of cool combos? Diamond Dust. I've never seen this. It's kind of what you'd expect. It's pretty cool, right? How are those things not dead? That's fun. Unfortunately, I only had one. There's only one combo Nider has with these girls right now. You'd think Nider and Setsuna would have some cool stuff. They have some backstory. Let's see what the girls have together. Full Cure. Sure, why not? Let's see what it does. MP recovery? A little bit, not a lot. Let's try a mission on its own. That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak. Alright, there's probably a couple more moves to try while we're doing random stuff. So... Precise Thrust. I can't remember if I've ever done this. I think I must have. That was a good crit, though. That was a lot of damage. Have I used Whirlwind Blade? That one sort of sucks enemies in like Demi did. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, there's going to be the giant... Should I try the Sprint Knight Penguin again? It's going to be around... I went the wrong way. It's up from the save point. Do we try that without Endear? I don't know. Endear is pretty important for my overall performance. Let's give it a shot. So, they don't have a ton of HP, but like... I guess if we go with stuff like Luminaire. Auto Revive! Right, I forgot how good Luminaire was. Just on its own. Don't worry about combos, it's just good. You just go with level 2 magic. No, that one didn't do very much damage. Well, now we're gonna have to weather the storm. They do a lot of damage if they hit the same person. Yeah, no surprise there. But we got Auto Revive! Auto Revive! Luminaire! And then just kill them. Don't even worry. I don't need this. I don't need momentum this time. Awesome. Setsuna is so good. I don't know what my final party is going to be yet, but it should probably have Setsuna and Endir and Eterna, which means no one else is ever going to get used in the final group. I just, you know how it is. Like, Setsuna's like the main girl, and she's got a, like, I don't know. Maybe some ultimate abilities from the other characters will be good, but we would have, well, 2 people would have died. We might have survived that fight without her. But that auto-revive, man, I'd completely forgotten that Momentum Luminaire is auto-revive. That is so good. That's just so good. Anyway, let's continue our adventure. I had planned to finish my backtracking exploration today. Looks like that's not going to happen. What I will do is I'm going to enter this one from the back. Which was a little bit further south. Yep. And I need to remember the snakes. If I look at the snakes here, this was like one of the very few spots where you could fight snakes. And there's 2 kinds of snakes, I guess. Oh, I did get the shadow kills. Oh, I've got all the kills from the snakes. I thought I was missing one. I was missing the shadow kill. But then the advanced snakes, I got that. Oh. That must have been in the Iffy ruins or something. I'd completely forgotten. But there's probably at least 1 locked chest back here, so we still gotta go back anyway. And then we just have Gatherington, maybe another abandoned village to check in on. Here's my snakes. Oh, these are super snakes! Run away. I didn't save it. Conveniently, a lot of the Sprint Knight monsters are at the end of the dungeon right by an exit, so you can save it or heal. Well, you know what? Let's not go back. I'm not going to fight those right now. Magiconda. Well, I have a feeling they're going to be way too dangerous. We're getting a little bit further into the game now. I could kill the Sprint Knight eaten penguins, but I don't know, the snakes... Oh look, some flappies. So, what do you think? Do you think Setsuna could do 122 damage with a normal attack? I did it! I got an exact kill. Oh, that one, I didn't mean to hit that flappy. Well, that's 1 hexagonal pendant down. I only need like 5 more. Oh, I got it. Setsuna can do it. There you go. That's actually 2 hexagonal pendants. Now, if I could just remember where... Like, this is a pretty big area. If I could remember where the locked chest was, I would be really happy. You know, Niter, I would appreciate it if you didn't just kill everything like that. But I should have got at least 1 more or 2 more there, maybe. Cool. Well, I actually don't need to worry about that very much anymore. Like, I just need to get a couple more hexagonal pendants and I'll be fine. So, that's at least one of the mysteries of the Sprint Knight finished. I'm sure there is locked chests here, and I don't remember. Maybe I should have looked up a map or something. Okay, his extra attack is annoying. I shouldn't start with him. Like, I say it's annoying. It's annoying because I'm trying to get an exact kill. It's actually really good. As far as dealing damage. I wonder if I can... I wonder if I'm gonna have to redo some of these puzzles to go backwards. Oh, this could be a terrible dungeon for backtracking. I don't think so, because the whole point of the first time through was opening up the path to the exit. But it might have... No, because up should take us down. Or, like, forwards there should take us back. Okay, look, up is down, left is right. But, you know what I mean, right? Blue's just speaking, just rambling. The game's gotten to him, guys. My point, though, is... I don't know. That's the first time her chakram ever worked on the whole group. I'm so happy for that. That just a normal attack just hits the entire enemy party. That was awesome. And that should be more than enough hexagonal pendants, so I don't need to worry about that anymore anyway. Maybe it's just one locked chest per dungeon. It's not per screen like I was thinking. I know I've been telling you guys that for the last few episodes, that every screen should have one. I could be wrong. See if that just kills it all. It's pretty cool. I like that combo. All kinds of good stuff. And as long as we've got lots of ether, why not? You know what? I'm gonna regret this. But for the rest of today's episode, which won't be long, I'm gonna bring Kier. Now, there's very few combos in this party, so I'm gonna try something with somebody else. Like, it's very few combos. He's got no combos! What's going on? Delta Force. Okay, well that's something we've never seen. We gotta do that. We're gonna have to wait for a very long time. Eventually, Kier will get a turn. Hi. This is why I never bring him. Oh, he's so slow. Now, I didn't equip him with the accelerating stuff, so it's partially my fault. Okay, this needs to be really good. It did a little damage. We were just charging our laser for 5 minutes and eventually just nuked them all. That's, you know, it's cool. I just wish it didn't take half an hour to charge your laser beams. Now, if you got first strike, that wouldn't have been a problem. So, supernova, right? Similarly, pretty powerful. I get the feeling with Kier, if you get first strike, and you don't have to wait for his turns ever. Yeah, I don't want to go down that. But sorry, finish your sentences, Blue. I get the feeling that if you get that first strike, he won't be bad, because you don't have to wait for him. And he does seem to have pretty powerful attacks. Even though I don't use them very often, but, you know, even just Flare on its own is probably pretty strong. Yeah, like, he certainly has a very powerful attack. Maybe enemies are weaker to fire than other elements, it's possible. We are in an ice world. The catch, of course, is if you don't basically wipe the group in one turn, he seems useless. The bird already left, of course it did. I wonder how much he can Osmos back, too. It's for the whole party. Well, that's actually not a terrible MP recovery. Hey, exact kills, right on. If you could turn his voice off, that would help. As far as I know, there's no setting for shutting Kier up. I can completely turn voices off. Which, if I'm gonna bring Kier, I kind of have to do. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody likes his voice. I don't know. Not me. Hey, I found it. The Sig tier. So, what would that be? Absorbs magical energy when you defeat and recover HP. Awesome. That's on par with the MP recovery when you damage stuff. Well, this is when you defeat foes specifically. So for bosses, not very good, actually. If it was dealing damage and regenerating, that'd be really awesome. Because it's killing enemies and regenerating, it's only okay. It's not like it's very hard to regenerate HP with like a blade wave or something. Okay, it's dropped down a lot. The more I thought about it, the further down the list it fell. Not really worth it. I kind of forget this map, how it works. I guess I just teleport. So what was the red one for then? I like have completely forgotten how this map works. It's been so long since I've been here. There was a red teleporter circle. Okay. While we've got Kier, we've seen Supernova, we've seen Delta Force, we've seen Antipode Blast. What else has he got? Fire Cleave, sure, we can see that. And Haga... Oh, Bioslash and Haga... I've never even seen Hagakure. Sure, we'll see. We'll check out those combos while we're here. I thought I turned his voice off. Let's go with this. It looks pretty cool, right? Okay, that's all single target damage. So not good for random encounters, but that might be really good for those boss fights for overkills. Also, that's the kind of move that might work on the Sprint Knight shell thing with a really high defense. Possibly. Bioslash? I missed the momentum. That was kind of terrible, though. We're gonna go through all of his combos right now because I'll probably never use them again. Fire Cleave. Not good enough. It needs to be way better for how slow he is. Like, Eterna will get 4 turns for every one of Kier's, I'm very sure. She doesn't have any combos with him. Actually, you know what? I forgot to make sure. Let's see. Anything I could equip to give him more combos? Wow, yeah, I still am missing so many of his moves that have, like, for the combos and stuff. Like, I don't do this very often, so just for a second here. I do know that I looked up the combos. So I could go to his section. Actually, he's like the last character, but there is a combo with him and Julian. That's kind of neat. You do steal a fair bit of MP, 20% of damage. That's a fair bit. And also HP on recover. So, like, that's not terrible. We've seen Antipode for sure. Mega Flare. See, I didn't do this one. So it's double back plus flare. Yeah, I mean, he's got lots of combos. It's just a matter of having the right stuff equipped. We saw Bioslash. It was kind of weak. Magic Barrier might be okay, but I want to see Mega Flare here. So double back plus flare. Sprint Knight. He's got flare, of course. He's just missing double back. Probably not going to do a lot of that right now. Right, so normally I don't like double back, oops, as far as an actual attack goes. But maybe, you know, maybe this awesome double flare is pretty good, right? Mega Flare. Summon Bahamut. It does as much damage as all the other super flare attacks. Just did I not Did I not? I tried. Okay. Ha! Ha! Let's take your voice away, boy. I'm gonna, in case you're wondering, this is probably exit. No. I will leave this area off camera because I'm gonna have to retrace my entire steps here. So we'll end the episode pretty soon. Oh, of course, he's out of MP. You know, I thought he had... Oh, he does have an Osmos combo with Julianne, but... as well. So you just turn voice volume off. And then you don't hear anybody, I guess. Which is okay. You know, like... I'm glad I kept going. Crisis Dagger. Well, maybe not that grad. I'm already sort of decided I want to use the War God. Okay, Dagger modeled after the weapon of a mythical hero. Raising attack power according to HP. So that's standard sort of Ultima weapon type effect. But I'm pretty sure the status infliction... I mean, I don't know. This might be plus 1%. But, like, you can see the stats here were all around the same. So, it's not like I really missed out by going for War God. It's just, which buff do you like the most? Also, that's kind of a nice looking little time dagger there. That's nice. Looks high-tech. Any other combos before I end the episode? Because I think that's all for the treasure now, almost assuredly. I'll maybe do like one more and then we'll end the episode. So, 10 combos. So we're looking maybe Endear. Okay, we saw those. I'm pretty sure we've seen Drain Slash and Fire Cleave. Definitely saw Supernova. It cost tons of MP, but it was pretty cool. I don't think we've seen Vulcan Strike. Whirling Shot and Inflame. Let's do that one and then we'll call that an episode. And they both have enough MP. I have to equip the Sprint Knight. She needed Whirling Shot. She's got it. He needs Inflame. I do have it. So let's see if this is another awesome looking ability. Vulcan Strike. Go. Nah, that was not very good. Like, basically, the way I look at it is for Kier to even have a chance on the team. Because he gets, like, I'll do one more fight just to demonstrate this one more time. If I put him in a normal party, so let's say I had Endear and say Eternus. So Eterna's fast, Endear is kind of normal, Kier is slow. I just want to show off one more time how slow he is. So if I want to use him, if I was going to use him in battle, he needs to be doing approximately double damage of other people. So, like, Eterna went. Endear went. Monsters went. Eterna goes again. That's 2 attacks. Oh, now finally Kier goes. Then Endear goes, and I'm pretty sure, like, Endear will go twice, Eterna will go, like, 3 more times before the kid will get a chance. Assuming I click quick enough, like, you know, I'm not always as fast. Yeah, I mean, basically, I guess, maybe realistically, Eterna is twice as fast as Kier, and Endear is like 50% or 60% faster, or something like that. Or whatever the exact number is, it doesn't matter. But if, basically, my point is, if Kier is, that's really annoying. If Kier is considerably slower than everyone else by like a reasonable margin, whatever the exact number is, he needs to be doing way more damage with his attacks. Like, you know, if Endear can do for 10 MP 300 damage to the enemies, then Kier needs 10 MP to do like 500 damage, or else he's just never going to keep up. you know, flare, it sounds pretty good. I kind of want to show it off just one more time, just so I can get a feel for the numbers. Like, maybe I'm smack talking him and I just haven't given him enough of a try, right? Alright, so this is full. I'll try to get flare. This is, as far as I know, Luminaire tier kind of ability. That did 330 damage, as far as I could tell. It ignored half the enemy's defense. I got the momentum. It didn't give us any amazing buffs like auto regen or auto life or really anything. Just did fire damage. I assume it would have hit multiple enemies, probably. But 300 damage, 330 damage for like 60 MP. Well, we've seen the rest of the team do that for cheaper, right? Like that's not enough damage to win any awards. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of rambling, I guess, but I hope you guys understand why I don't use them. I guess the reason I'm defending myself against no one, something that less players do, I guess, is normally when I'm playing an RPG with multiple characters, I really want, especially for Let's Plays, I really want to show off all of the variety. Like, I want to try all the characters, show off what they're good at, what they're weak at. In a perfect world, they'd all have a good time and a place to use them. You know, if we entered an area with a lot of monsters that were weak to fire, that's when you'd bring Kieran. He'd be awesome. If you entered an area where they were all immune to fire, you'd want to switch him out for someone else for sure. Like, that would be perfect. The problem is, even if I entered an area like that, he's so slow and he's not really any stronger. Why wouldn't I just do that? 300 damage to the enemy group, 10 MP, done. Like, he's not even close to Endir, is my problem. And I think, you know, maybe Endir is a little bit stronger on average than any other character, kind of like, you know, the main characters usually are. Chrono was generally better than the rest by a bit. So I apologize on behalf of the designers of the game that made Kier poor enough that I'm not using him to display his strengths for you guys. That's the point, is I kind of wish I was bringing him around more often, just because he's got cool spell effects, right? Like, I usually like fire magic. And they do look neat, and fire damage is pretty good. It's just, I think of the 6 characters we've got, he is clearly the worst by a large margin. And everyone else, like, the top 5, I don't know for sure. But he's definitely number 6. Because you talk about, like, regeneration and MP and stuff, like, he doesn't have any unique... He's not the only one that can do stuff like that. The other characters all have MP recovery, HP recovery type spells. So I don't know, like, I don't know what makes him unique other than that he's slow. As far as I know, like, Drain's nothing special, fire, regen, like, he's got a regen spell. I've never even tried it. Maybe it's good, but healing usually isn't a big problem, right? Osmos, you know, lots of characters have some sort of way to regenerate MP as well, especially somebody like Nidar with his target the entire group MP. He's, like, as far as MP recovery goes, Diffuse Nidar is 100% the best. No question about it. So, any of these other kind of regenerative MP items or spells just aren't going to compete. It's possible stuff like Barrier, like, he might have some support options that are untested, because I haven't used his Barrier. I think he gets Dispel, even if I haven't bought it yet. Theoretically, Invisibility might do something, I don't know. But, like, he might have some good support abilities, but usually my problem with support abilities in this game is they don't last very long. As good as Haste is, it only lasts a couple turns, so it's barely worth wasting, or it's barely worth spending a turn if it's going to be worn off after 2 or 3 turns, right? Like, -1 turn to get 3 turns a little bit faster? I don't know. Is that a good deal? Probably, but just barely. So, let's spend a turn to give someone plus, say, 50% physical defense for a couple turns. I don't know. That might be good. Might not be that great. I was wondering about this one. Like, I still don't know... This is a mystery. I don't remember if I've ever used this platform, and it's not active, so that's confusing me. Anyway, this has been a long episode, and I've been ranting for a long enough time, but I showed off Kira for a while, so I'm glad to do that, and I need to walk back to my airship now, so... Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you thanks for bearing with me there as I chit-chatted. I'll see you guys next time, and we'll try to wrap up this this lock chest hunting extravaganza. See you guys.